Okay, hello guys. Sorry for the delay. There's a little bit of something wrong with my internet here, so I have to use my personal hotspot. All right, so anyhow, welcome back to our June week 1 lesson. Right, so how are you guys doing? Welcome back. This is our Chen Xing, hello. Feel my hey Rebecca, don't let me start that song again, please. Okay. Anyway, so yes, Zhu is this the first time seeing you? What branch are you from, by the way? Are you from another tutor's class? Okay. Anyway, so today we are entering chapter 4. All right, we are entering chapter 4. So I don't know whether you guys have the notes yet. Oh, you're from England. Okay. All right, sure. All right, so Zhu, do you have this note? If you don't have it, then because this is actually from last week, last month. So if you don't have it, either you can request from auntie or you can just get the soft copy from me. All right, so guys, if you don't have the soft copy, I mean the copy from this notes, you let me know. I will put it on Google Classroom so you can use it there. All right, so anyway, let's enter chapter 4 today. All right, I know it's a holiday, so I will try to do something not as heavy today. All right, so we are going to learn something interesting today. All right, so we have finished all our biology chapters. All right, our 5 senses one, the lungs and the heart, we have finished that. So today we are going to enter something related to chemistry. All right, chemistry related chapter. So if you are very curious, all right, next year, if you are going to take, I don't know, if you are taking pure science, most likely, I mean, you'll be taking chemistry. So how are they like? This is sort of like a trial version, like a sneak peek for you. See if you like this. All right. So if you think, sir, I cannot really understand this, then I suggest you not take biology. Not take chemistry next year, because you'll be freaking slaughtered. All right, so anyhow, all right, let's look at our chapter 4. So this chapter is our earth and its resources. All right, this chapter is about minerals. All right, let's talk about minerals. This is our focus for today. Minerals are, in BM it's called mineral, in Mandarin it's called 矿物. All right, so mineral, what are they? To become a mineral, to classify as a mineral, you need 2 criteria. Number 1, please highlight this. They need to be solid. Okay, pepejala. A mineral will never be a liquid or a gas. They have to be solid. And then number 2, they are found naturally. Okay, present naturally. You can add it here in Earth's crust. Okay, in Earth's crust, dalam gerak bumi. Please don't tell me, sir, I don't know what is this. This is in your geography. You study this in Form 1. You know what's your gerak bumi? The outermost layer of your earth. Please don't tell me you don't know what is this. I'm gonna slap you. Seriously. Okay. So if it is present naturally in earth, the earth's crust, and if it is a solid, then it's called a mineral. Right? Guys, do you play Minecraft? When I teach this chapter, all students relate to they can relate to is Minecraft. All right. Take for example, all right. You know minerals, right? Very rare minerals. Rare minerals they are called gemstone. Okay, they are called gemstone. So what are gemstones? Gemstones are rare and expensive mineral. For example, have you heard of emerald? All right. I was just teaching this just now. All they can say is, "Oh, sir, Minecraft." I really want to ping sun. Okay, emerald. I mean, next time you can tell your mom, "Hey, ma, who say playing games cannot learn things?" You see, if next time people ask if you're playing Minecraft, if people are asking you what are you doing? Oh, I'm revising on minerals. Okay, this don't be full of shit lah. Okay, so your emerald, you know it's obsidian. You know it's obsidian. What is this now? Minecraft lesson is it? Nether portal. Hey, I don't play Minecraft, so all these things I seriously cannot relate, you know. Okay, it's just like last month, I was teaching my Form 2 about the what was that again? The immune system one. I was talking about vector. You know, as a vector, vector is the animal that carries the disease. Okay, so all they can think of is, oh sir, this vector I know is a gun in PUBG. Oh yeah, Gru, yes. the first villain in Despicable Me 1, right? That he's vector. Alright, so whatever that makes you all happy lah. As long as you can remember this, then hey, who am I? I can't blame Minecraft because at least you all know what is emerald now. Okay, the pelvis stance. Okay. Anyway, so let's look at minerals. Okay, so when you get it from the ground, okay, let's say you go and dig the ground now. If you get minerals out, there are actually two types. Okay, two types. Okay, they either exist in elements or unsur in BM, or they exist in compounds, Sebastian. All right. Okay. So what does it mean? All right. You see this, if you find an element, okay. Do you still remember what is element or unsur? Okay. Do you remember what is element or unsur? Yes, Ashwin. Hello. All right. So do you remember what is unsur? Hey, you learn this in Form 1. Again, you learn this in Form 1. If something is an element, that means they have only one type of atom. That means they are pure. All right. If you get something from the ground, if you get a mineral from the ground and the thing is an element, the thing is pure. All right. And if you get it in the form of compound, what is compound? If you have two types of atom react together, that is a compound. For example, water is a compound. All right. So in this case, compound is the impure one, the tidak tulen one, 那个不纯的。That means, all right. Let me ask you, which do you think is more expensive? Which side do you think is more expensive? Is it the element more expensive or is it the compound more expensive? By looking at the members, you know lah. You know lah, right? All these are just cheap stones, whereas these ones, yes, it's element. Okay, these ones, they are freaking expensive. All right, guys, do you know why gold is so expensive? Why silver is so expensive? Why diamond is so expensive? Diamond, what's diamond armor? What's diamond armor? Care to enlighten me, please? All right. So okay, let's say for gold, silver, and diamond, why are they so expensive? Because they are pure and they are very rare. Okay, they are very rare. Hey, please don't go too deep with Minecraft with me. I don't play Minecraft, so it's like you're speaking Martian to me. It's like you're speaking Arabic to me. I don't understand. Okay. English, please. What is diamond armor? English, please. Right. Anyone? So this is your rare ones. So these are expensive. Okay, these are expensive. Do you know how expensive gold is? Guys, do you know how expensive gold is? The last time I checked, gold is roughly 215 ringgit per gram. 250 ringgit per gram. So if you do the math, that's a lot of money. Hey, you know how much is 1 gram? If you dig your nose, your booger, that's 1 gram. Okay, that bit of gold already cost you 250. All right. So if your grandpa says, rob an Indian family's house. Hey, what's with Indian and gold? Why do you guys like gold so much? I mean, Chinese family is the same thing lah. But I don't know, something about gold, isn't it? Right. Anyway, if your granddad suddenly says, "Come, son, I give you a gold bar, a 1 kilo gold bar." You know how much is that worth? You know how much is 1 kilo, guys? 1 kilo is how many gram? 1 kilo is 1,000 gram, right? So you do the math. You do the math. 1 gram of gold is 250 ringgit. So 1,000 gram or 1 kilo. So how much is this? How much is this? Yes, that's 250,000. Wow. Is your grandpa like that? Come. I give you 1 kilo gold bar. Then that's a lot of money. All right. Hey, with 2 gold bars, that's 500,000. You can buy a house, leh. You can buy a house, you know. All right. So imagine, yes, it's 500,000. Yes. It's like people imagine you go and buy a house. They ask you, sir, are you paying by loan or are you paying by cash? I'm paying by gold bar. Yo, that's the gangster shit, yo. I'm paying by gold bar. Top that. Right. So 2 gold bars, you can buy a house. How cool is that? So that's why I say these are the expensive ones. Okay, silver is not that expensive, but it's still expensive. Diamond, all right, guys, diamond is actually not as expensive as you think. All right. So why are diamonds so expensive? Why are they charged so high? Because diamond they are actually controlled by a few companies. All right, they are monopolized by a few companies. You know what is dasar monopoly? You learn this in sejarah, right? So diamond they are controlled by a few big companies in the world, so that's why they can sell it at any price they want. That's why diamond is so freaking expensive, right? They are not as rare as you think. Okay, so how does carat in? Oh, carat is the size actually. Carat is the size. Okay, have you heard of carat? Okay, carat. When we look at diamond, we look at the carat. So carat is the size. All right. So how do I know this? Because when I was planning to propose to my wife that time 3 years back. I think it was 5 years back I proposed to my wife. So when I search online for diamond rings, I had the shock of my life, man. Yes, the bigger, the more expensive. All right. You know, okay, the smallest diamond is 0.4 carat. Okay, 0.4 carat. You know how small is that? You can barely see the bloody thing. All right, that thing is 0.4 carat. And you know how much it costs? A simple 0.4 carat diamond can easily cost you 5,000 to 6,000. And that thing is so damn freaking small. You need a freaking magnifying glass there to see. Oh yeah, that's a diamond. Okay, bloody hell, man. If you go for 1 carat, which is a very typical size, that thing can easily go up to 20 to 30,000. If you get it from Tiffany & Co, guys, do you know who is Tiffany & Co? The luxury brand Tiffany & Co. If you get your diamond ring there, it can easily cost you 50,000. You know how much is 50,000? That's a freaking Myvi over there. Would you want to put a Myvi on your finger? I mean, if you have the cash to spare, sir, I don't have anything but money. Then okay, all the power to you. Why don't you buy 2? Since you're so rich. Okay, so for me, man, I had the shock of my life. It's just for a bloody stone. I mean, a diamond is a stone, right? It's just a piece of charcoal. It's just a piece of pressurized charcoal. Do you know diamond is made from charcoal? It's just pressurized charcoal. I don't get the point of spending so much on it. Okay, 30 carat diamond rings. Where you want to go? Hey, 30 carat is like this, what, this big. That's a crystal ball. That's not a diamond. What do you get from wearing it? Flexing. Flexing. Why do you think those rappers wear so many gold chain? It's the flex culture. Don't ask me, I can't relate, okay? Anyway, so let's look at these compounds. Okay, as you can see, these are the cheap ones. All right, bauxite, hematite, galena, cassiterite, calcite, quartz. You might say, sir, what the hell are these? All right, so bauxite is for people who don't study science. For people who study science, we call it aluminium ore. Okay, we call it aluminium ore. What does it mean by ore? Ore means it's impure. Ore means it is impure. Tidak tulen means it has some impurities in it, some rojak stuff in it. So that's why they are very cheap. Because these cannot be used straight. Right, guys? When you get gold from the ground, it's usually pure gold. But when you get aluminium from the ground, you get it in the form of aluminium ore. That means this thing has. That's why Minecraft is diamond ore. Okay. Okay. What about copper? Copper is the same thing. You get copper ore also. All right. Do you know what is ore called in BM? Oh, got copper now. Good for you, Lord. You know what is ore called in BM? If I put this word here, it will give you some bad PTSD. Why? Because ore in BM is called BJ. I'm sure you have seen this word. I'm sure you have seen this word. Oh my God, sir, this is sejarah. Oh my God, this is sejarah. Okay, why? Okay, that's your BJ lah. Okay, or in sejarah is called BJ. Okay, can change color from orange to yeah, because oxidized copper is actually green. All right. Wow, you guys are learning chemistry in Minecraft. Right, that's cool. Okay, anyway, so you know what is BJ, right? BJ means ore lah. Okay, you know what is tin ore? This is the freaking nightmare stuff, right? Because tin is called timah. You get where am I going now, isn't it? So what is tin ore? What is tin ore, guys? That's your sejarah shit, man. So this is BJ timah lah. Guys, you know it's BJ timah. You know it's BJ timah. Flashback to colonization. Okay, yes, Martin, hello, I have not seen you here before. All right, so yes, colonization shit, BJ timah. This is why the British screwed us for over 100 years because of this shit. Right? Do you know why, guys? Tin used to be very valuable last time. You know why? Because all our canned food they're all made from tin. Nowadays, tin is not very useful anymore because we found a better metal to replace this thing. We actually, now what do we use? We actually use aluminium. Okay, we don't really use tin anymore because tin is actually quite heavy. All right, quite heavy. When we want to make food packaging, we want it to be as light as possible. Right, to save on the transport cost. So this is why we don't really use tin anymore, we use aluminium. So this is actually more useful now. So I mean, this is what the British came here for lah. Right? They fucked us over 100 of years because of this BJ timah. Okay, you know how many people got screwed over by the British because of these things. Okay, hey guys, if you're a Chinese, chances are your ancestors, my ancestor, they came here because of this. All right, Ipoh exists because of BJ timah. Taiping exists because of BJ timah. Kuala Lumpur exists because of this freaking BJ timah. All right, so your great granddad came here to suffer because of this bloody thing. Okay, so please don't tell me answer this one. I don't get it. This is sejarah boring shit. Your dead great granddad spirit standing beside you be like, bruh, I took a ship 1 month to sail over here to make money, and then you stupid my chuchu doesn't even care to learn about this shit. Okay, so please don't tell me so this is sejarah boring stuff. Your ancestors came here because of this. All right, I mean if you're a Chinese most likely, but if you're an Indian most likely your ancestors came here for rubber, for getah. Okay, our ancestors used to be coolie. Okay, used to be coolie. They came here to be hard labor. Okay, Chindian double damage. Yashwini, I like the way you think. Okay, so you're a mixture of BJ timah coolie and getah coolie. Oh my God, I'm going to hell. Okay, anyway, moving on. All right, so these are the ores we get from the ground. All right, so let's look at the ores. So you have something called iron ore. Okay, the scientific name for iron ore is actually called iron oxide. All right, if you say, sir, should I memorize all these? No, you don't. All right, it's just that they will tell you iron ore is iron oxide, and they will ask you what are the elements in iron oxide. Very simple. Iron oxide is made from iron and oxygen. Right, as straightforward as it can be, because iron oxide is iron and oxygen, they kawin together, they become iron ore lah. So can you see why just now I said ore is something impure? Ore is something that you cannot use straight because they are impure. You have to extract them. You know what is extract, guys? You know what is extract? In Mandarin, it's called 提炼. What is extract? If you get aluminium ore from the ground, can you use this thing to make your tin can? No, you can't. Can you use this to make your aeroplane? You know, aeroplanes are made from aluminium, right? So can you use them straight? No, you can't. You have to extract this thing out. Okay, just like you put iron ore in a furnace to get iron. Yes, is that from Minecraft too? Oh my goodness. Okay, and when you put it in a furnace, it's actually called smelting. Did I mention this? Did they mention this in oh okay. I mean, hey, that's a good thing. Wow, I have to thank Minecraft, isn't it? Okay, because last time when I say smelting, people don't give a shit on. But now when it comes to Minecraft, oh, sir, I know. So yay, I guess. So what happened? You have to extract this thing. The extraction process is called smelting. All right. So this iron oxide, you can't use it straight. You have to extract this thing out by doing smelting, by putting it in a furnace. You know what's a furnace? You'll be learning this next two lesson. All right. A furnace look like this. Are there? This thing is called your blast furnace. Yeah, this is a very big furnace. So wow, so I really have to thank Minecraft, Wow. Minecraft has blast furnace too. Wow, check it out. Well, I think I should start playing Minecraft now. PewDiePie played it, what? I just think it's pretty funny lah. Okay, anyway, so there you have your tin oxide, your BG-DIMA is this thing, tin oxide. So inside it has tin and oxygen. Silicon dioxide has silicon and oxygen. Aluminium oxide has aluminium and oxygen. Lead sulfide has lead and sulfur. Iron sulfide, iron and sulfur. Okay, and as it goes lah. All right. So you don't need to memorize this thing or this thing They will just ask you what is this? What are the elements inside? So that's pretty much it. So these are your ores lah, guys. These are your ores. All right. So today I want you to focus here. This is our focus for today. All right. This is our focus for today, which is your calcium carbonate. All right, which is your calcium carbonate. So what is calcium carbonate? Calcium carbonate actually consists of calcium, carbon, and oxygen. When you see the word carbonate, that means they have these two. Okay, carbonate. Carbonated drink, that means they have these two lah. All right, you actually have carbon dioxide in your carbonated drink. You know, your soft drink, that's your carbonated drink. So calcium carbonate has these three. All right, so you might ask, sir, what is calcium carbonate? Calcium carbonate is everywhere. All right, for example, calcite. You might say, sir, what is calcite? It's just calcium ore. This one you don't care. All right, I'm sure you heard of marble. Right? You know, it's marble. Guys, if you go back to Form 1, you learn something called igneous stone, igneous rock, metamorphic rock, and sedimentary rock. Remember? So marble is actually a metamorphic rock. Anyone? Anyone? Please don't tell me you forgot your Form 1. I mean, most of you you are sleeping. You were sleeping in your Form 1 lah. I know. Okay, I know. All right. So anyway, what's your marble? This is called your mama in BM. You know what a marble is, isn't it? Marble is like one of the building material. All right. And if you have marble in your house, it's a sign that you are rich lah. Right? Because marble is expensive. Okay, marble is expensive. Come on, if your tile is fully made from marble, that is freaking attractive. That's freaking nice, man. That means your house will look like this. Right, that's your marble. I mean, I don't think Malaysian. Yeah, oh yeah, the marble counter. Okay, if you're a Chinese, most likely your dining table is made from marble too, because mine is. All right, because Chinese, I don't know lah, for some reason Chinese really like marble, because marble, it brings the feng shui. Marble has good feng shui. I mean, I couldn't care. I couldn't give two shits about that. But hey, it looks nice. Okay, it looks nice. All right. So this is like the flexing material, I would say. I mean, if you have visitors to your house, if you use marble like everywhere, it's like a low-key flex to your friend saying that I have money. All right. Hey, you know what would be the ultimate flex? That is when you have a marble bathtub. Okay, I mean, if you have the money to make a freaking bathtub with marble, good for you, you know? I mean, why would you need a freaking bathtub for? But hey, look at this shit. Look at this shit. I mean, doesn't it look cool? Yes, it's very impractical, but it's cool, right? And when your friends come to your house, they say, wow, my God, you have a freaking marble bathtub. You see how proud you are. Look at this shit, bro. That's the ultimate flex right there. I mean, it's really hard to clean. Guys, marble is a pain in the ass to take care of, right? They will stain easily, they will corrode easily, they will chip easily. All right, imagine you have a very nice bathtub, you accidentally knock something on it, it will be a chip over there. I ask your heart pain or not. So I don't know lah. If you have the money to spend, hey, why not? Okay, you saw someone painting marble pattern on a bathtub. That is just sad. That is just sad. I don't know. It's just sad. I mean, I don't have a bathtub too. I live in a freaking apartment. All right. If I put a bathtub in my toilet, I cannot even shower anymore. I mean, rich people's problem. Okay. I mean, why would you need a bathtub for? Okay. It's not that I salty lah, but there's no use for bathtub in Malaysia. How many of you have a bathtub here, guys? How many of you have a bathtub here? Not really, right? So unless you're living in a hotel lah. Okay, anyway, so chalk, you know chalk, the writing chalk, the thing is calcium carbonate, and then of course your limestone. Okay, I would want you to focus here, limestone. All right, this is called batu kapo. Batu kapo. In Mandarin, it's called shihui. Malaysia has shit ton of it. All right, it's luxury to have hotel with bathtub. Is it? I think bathtub in hotel is like a very minimal thing, really. All right, anyway, so what's your limestone, guys? Malaysia is full of limestone. Okay, case in point. Your Batu Cave is a limestone. It's a big freaking limestone. All right. And if you have been to Ipoh, have you been to Ipoh? When you go to Ipoh, when you're on the way to Ipoh, beside the highways, you will see a lot of mountains, right? That's the limestone. That's like, oh, that's your hometown. That's limestone. And sometimes, if you go near Ipoh, if you're near Ipoh, at the bottom of some limestone, you will see a factory there. That's the cement factory, because limestone is used to make cement. Yes, it's that big. All right, so Malaysia has a lot of limestone. So this is just calcium carbonate. It's just calcium carbonate. All right. Extra knowledge. Do you know what else has calcium carbonate? Your bones. Your bones are made from calcium carbonate. All right. Your teeth has calcium carbonate. Okay. Your nails have calcium carbonate. Chicken egg shell is calcium carbonate. Anything that has calcium, most likely they have calcium carbonate. All right. And you know what's the stupid thing? Rhino's horn has calcium carbonate too. You know rhino's horn, all right? And do you know why are they extinct now? Why are they endangered now? Why are they almost extinct? Because people kill them for the horn, right? Why do they kill the horn for? Yes, illegal poaching, illegal hunting. Do you know why do they kill the horn for? Because according to some dumb books, okay, some dumb fuck in China last time, they wrote a book saying that rhino horn can cure some kind of disease. It's a good tonic for health. And you know what's next? People start believing in it. Oh, rhino's horn is really good. So they started hunting rhino, cutting their horn down and start eating it, grinding it into powder and start drinking it. Guys, if you want to eat rhino's horn, I suggest you can go and eat eggshell instead. It's the same. It's the same. Why would you kill rhinos over that horn where you can get it from eggshell? You see, that's why ignorance is a freaking curse. You see, rhinos are almost extinct for this stupid reason. Because, oh, we wanted the horn. So if you want that calcium, eat eggshell lah. Hey, when your mom is cooking egg, she's throwing the shell out anyway. Why not you just bring it back from the tong sampah, you grind it to powder, put it in water and drink it. It serves the same purpose. Or you can just eat your nails. I'm just saying, you can just eat your nails. It's the same thing. They say Milo got eggshell, yummy. Never heard before, right? Or you can just eat your nails. Or you can eat your friend's nails. Right? Go and call your friend. Hey, you cutting your nail this week. Can I have them? Wait, why though? Your friend must think you're some kind of weirdo. You must have a fetish or something for nails. Alright? But hey, it serves the purpose. Alright? So instead of you killing rhino and taking their horn, creating bad karma for yourself, just eat nails. You're throwing it anyway. Alright? Eat your nails. Okay? Eat your toenail too. You have 20 now. Thank me later. All right. Anyway, so this is your calcium carbonate. Right. This is your calcium carbonate. So as you can see here, they are found in limestone, they are found in marble, they are found in chalk, they are found in calcite. So limestone, we have a lot of it. Okay. If you have not seen limestone before, you go to Batu Cave. All right. Go to Batu Cave. And then you climb the stairs. You go and touch the cave. Okay. Just go there. Hey, but I think Batu Cave is good. Okay, Batu Cave is good. Go and see the statue of Lord Murugan. You know that statue is Lord Murugan, right? You see? Go and touch the cave. And let the monkey take your stuff. Yes, exactly. Hey guys, a word of advice. If you are in Batu Cave, please do not bring any food with you. You will be ganged by monkeys. Ask me how I know. Right? Ask me how I know. I was the donkey. I brought ice cream there. Wow, goodness me, I got surrounded. Okay? Imagine being mugged by monkeys. I feel like a donkey. I mean, if not, or they'll just throw shit at you, like literal shit. Right? Okay, anyway, so be careful of the monkeys. All right, anyway, so let's look at our calcium carbonate. Okay, as you can see here, okay, calcium carbonate has two reactions here. Okay, it has two reactions here. All right, so number one is by adding acid. All right, and number two is by heating it. All right, so what happens now? What happens? When you take your limestone, calcium carbonate, you add acid, or when you take your limestone, you heat it, both reactions create the same thing. You will produce carbon dioxide. All right, in both cases, you will produce carbon dioxide. All right, so how do we know? How do we know carbon dioxide is produced? You use something called lime water. Okay, lime water, this is called air kapur, 石灰水. Okay, air kapur. Guys, lime water is not limau ice. Okay, for God's sake, please don't. Oh, sir, lime is limau. So lime water is air limau. No, it's not. Okay, can drink. This is made from limestone though. If you want, you can. But why though? It has no nutritional value or whatever. All right, so when CO2 goes into your lime water, do you know what will happen? Your lime water will turn from colorless to cloudy. Kerok. That means it will look dirty. It will look not clear. All right, because your lime water is supposed to look colorless, but when carbon dioxide goes into it, it will look very cloudy. It will look very dirty. So that's how you prove carbon dioxide exists. Hey guys, you have actually learned this in Form 2 though. Do you remember? Do you remember when you breathe into lime water, because you breathe out carbon dioxide, right? So the lime water will also turn cloudy. Okay. Silence usually means no. Insaf lah, yo. Insaf lah. What were you doing last year? What were you doing last year? Okay. Did you do anything meaningful last year? I know it's MCO, guys. Sir, it's MCO. I'm just staying at home. Staying at home, you can still be productive. So that's not an excuse. You had a meaningful sleep. Well, good for you, Ashwini. Good for you. All right. Anyway, so as you can see here, this is the word equation. Right. So when you add calcium carbonate and hydrochloric acid, you will get calcium chloride, carbon dioxide, and water. All right. Next year, you might say, sir, what is this? What is this? Next year, if you are going chemistry, you know what's the scary part about chemistry? In chemistry, we don't write like this. In chemistry, we don't write like this, but in fact, we write it like this. Calcium carbonate plus hydrochloric acid, you will get calcium chloride and water and carbon dioxide. What in the serious F is this shit? Exactly. Right? So that's why I say next year before you take chemistry, please think twice. Okay? Because you'll be writing this. And this is only in chapter 2, guys. Chapter 2 or 3 is the intro to chemistry. You are already learning this. Okay? Like I said, if you are not interested, if this thing confuses you, you'll be freaking slaughtered. So it's like learning a new language. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It's like learning Spanish at this point. You don't think, you don't understand. Yeah, exactly. Right. So this is the thing. Hey, that is just one subject, you know. That is just chemistry, you know. And then you have physics, and then you have chemistry, and then you have biology. Yay! 3. So don't take chemistry just because you think it looks cool. You can show off. What do you take, science or take art? I take science. I take 3 science subjects. Yeah, it sounds cool when you say it. So when people ask you, so how many you go for your exam? 10. Then what's the point? Then what's the point? All right. So don't take chemistry just because it sounds cool. Okay. Like I said, you'll be freaking slaughtered. Okay, you'll be freaking slaughtered. You would think when you learn chemistry next year and you come back to read this chapter, this is like a freaking cakewalk. This is like freaking kindergarten level. You trust me on that, right? I've been learning chemistry for 12 years, so there you go. All right. Anyway, I'm not trying to scare you, guys. This is not some fear-mongering class. I swear. This is just to let you know what chemistry is about. All right. Anyway, so this is your experiment, lah. Okay. This is just to prove that carbon dioxide exists in your limestone. Okay. Your limestone has carbon dioxide. That's all I'm trying to say. All right. So you do this by testing it in lime water. All right. Anyway, moving on. Let's go to some natural mineral. All right. Let's look at some very common natural mineral. All right. Number 1 is calcium oxide. This is actually from here. When you heat calcium carbonate, when the carbon dioxide goes away, you will get calcium oxide. This thing is called your lime. Okay, this thing is called your lime. Again, guys, lime is not limau. Please don't. It's not the same. All right. So this is called a lime. All right. If you still remember last year, oh wow, last year again. Right. Last year, when you learn water purification, you know your tap water, how do you get clean water from your tap? You will do something called water purification. And in one of the, you have many tanks, right? One of the tanks is to do filtration, another tank is to do sedimentation, another tank is to add chlorine, right? And in one of the tank, like the second tank, you will add something called alum, and you will add something called lime. Any of you have any idea what am I talking about here? It was in Form 2, Chapter 5. All right, go and look back at your notes. Okay, so what's your lime? Okay, lime, the function is actually to neutralize the acid. Okay, because lime itself, they are alkaline. Okay, they are alkaline. So if your water is acidic, you cannot drink acidic water because it will taste freaking gross. So what do? You add alkaline to this thing. This thing will be neutralized. You will get neutral water. That's it. Okay, as easy as it sounds. Okay, next you have your silicon dioxide. Okay, this thing is actually your sand. Silicon dioxide is sand. It's the scientific name for sand. All right, so it does not react with acid. It is very stable. So it is used to make glass. Sand is used to make glass. Right. General knowledge lah. All right. Anyway, next, these two are the easiest to remember because gold, silver, and diamond, they both have the same characteristic, which is shiny. Gold is shiny, right? Oh, like Minecraft. Oh, you can make glass in Minecraft, huh? Okay, okay. Wow. Oh, okay, okay. Very insightful. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Anyway, so shiny, shiny, So what are they used for? They are used to make your bling bling, lah. Oh, in the furnace. So okay, okay. So they are used to make your bling bling. All right. So you use gold and silver and diamond to make your bling bling. But my let me just say this, lah. Do not wear all these valuable metal, these precious metal. Do not wear them in Malaysia, because just in case you haven't realized, Malaysia is not a very safe place. Okay, you want to get robbed, you want to get mugged, go ahead. All right, and gold is not cheap. Okay, so anyway, moving on. So you have your aluminum oxide. This thing is your bauxite just now. This thing. Okay, that's your bauxite. So what's your bauxite for? Bauxite is actually in your sunscreen. Okay, this thing is in your sunscreen. They can block UV for you. So guys, I don't know whether I told you this before. Please apply your sunscreen. All right. If you are going to the sun, if you cannot avoid the sun, if your school teacher asks you to go kawat kaki, please, for the love of God, put sunscreen. All right. Because if not, your UV ray is going to give you cancer. You are going to get skin cancer. Okay. So please don't tell me, oh, sir, but putting on sunscreen is so gay. Getting skin cancer is more gay. Okay, so please put on your sunscreen. Anyway, so next is your marble. All right, it has high melting point, so it's used to make your floor tile. If you're rich enough, lah. Okay, if you are just a poor fellow like me, you just use ceramic. I mean, ceramic is good enough. Sure, it doesn't look that nice, but hey, it gets the job done. Right, but hey, if you have cash to spare, sir, I'm making a palace. I have a castle. Can I use marble? Yeah, you can even put sculptures in it. I'm just saying. All right. Anyway, so these are the few famous minerals, lah. All right. So I'm not gonna go, too deep or too crazy today. I mean, it's your holiday, right? It's your holiday, right? I mean, how's your holiday, guys? Your holiday is almost over, Friendly reminder, More than half of your holiday is gone. All right. Thursday is almost over too, so you have 3 more days. You have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh, imagine the Monday blues on Sunday. Ooh, you're gonna freaking eat yourself. Just reminding you, okay? you feel free to hate me, okay? Because I don't get any holiday. So I just want to torture you all. All right, anyway, moving on. Internal screaming. So especially this holiday, if you had a lot of fun, your dopamine level is like this high, wow. Come Sunday, when your dopamine start to crash down, oh, the Sunday blue is gonna feel, oh, bellissimo. All right. So sadistic, isn't it? Who knew that your science teacher, your science tutor is so sadistic? Okay, anyway, let's go to our page 9. Okay, page 9. Let's go to question 1. All right. So I will not do anything serious today. Next week is where shit starts to hit the fan, because next week we will be learning this chart and we will be memorizing it. All right. Hey, but this is next week. Okay, so I shall torture you all next week. Okay, so moving on. Let's go to number 1. So what are minerals? What are minerals? So number 1, they need to be solid. Okay, berjal, they need to be solid. And of course, number 2, they need to exist naturally. Right? Wujud secara semula jadi. In the Earth's crust lah, if you want to complete this, okay, whatever. Wujud semula jadi di gerak bumi. Alright, so lab-grown diamond is actually not a mineral. You know what is a lab-grown diamond? You know what's a lab-grown diamond? Okay, guys, if next time you are going to propose to your girlfriend and you have no money for diamond, I suggest you go for lab-grown diamond. Okay, lab-grown diamond. They are 10 times cheaper, like literally 10 times cheaper. I mean, yeah, they're still a bit expensive, but diamond is much worse. Okay, so, and you know what's the best part? Lab-grown diamond is 99.9% similar to your natural diamond. You can't tell the difference, okay? Even the best mineralogists in the world, okay, maybe they can tell, but from far away, nobody gives a shit about a stone. Guys, why would you spend a myvi on a stone? If you have the money, then that's not your problem. But you see, lab grown and earth mine diamond, they look the same. They look the same. How do I know this? Because when I proposed to my wife 5 years back, I used lab grown diamond. Right? Guys, it's not the diamond that's meaningful. It's the love between y'all. Wow, damn, that's so cheesy. Does she know that she can? She knows. She knows. Hey, my wife even said to me, if I were to spend money on real diamond, she would slap me. Because she said, why not you invest the money? Why not use the money to buy a house? Why not use it to buy a house? Why not use it to fund a house? That would be more practical, right? Unless you are like, I don't know, unless you're Najib or something. You are Rosma. You know what she did, right? You know what she did, right? She took our taxpayer money and bought a freaking brick ring for herself. Hey, I think it's three or 4 carat. So if you can sleep at night by stealing people's money, your people's money, and you can buy a ring with it, you know, all the power to you. But other than that, just it's just a rock. It's just a mineral, guys. It's just a gemstone that nobody cares. All right. So anyway, B. Name one example of mineral in the form of element. Okay, so what exists as the pure form? This exercise is in the note. Yeah, it's in the note, Jewel. It's in the note. Okay, you can write this down first. You can write this down first, and then later you can copy this inside. Sorry, okay, you don't have the notes. All right. So anyway, so element is the pure form. So what is the pure one? That would be your gold. Okay, or silver or diamond. The expensive ones. All right, so what are natural compound? What are the impure one? You can just write one. For example, aluminium ore. Okay, you don't need to write bauxite lah. That's a very excessive name, right? Bauxite or hematite or cassiterite, all those funny names they are for people who don't study science. For us who study science, we say aluminium ore or we say aluminium oxide. That's the scientific name. All right, because for normal people, when you say aluminium oxide, they're like, okay, what the hell is that? So, but titanium can I have not seen titanium ore before, Justin, so I can't answer you that. All right. Anyway, so C. State 2 examples of minerals, their chemical and physical characteristics, all physical characteristics, and their use in daily life. All right. So the easiest would be gold, or silver, or diamond. Okay, emas atau perak atau berlian. So what's the characteristic? If you write hematite, yeah, you can. If you don't want to write iron ore, you can write hematite. But I don't like that name because it's very hard to remember. All right, so what about the characteristic? They are shiny. Okay, berkilat. That's why we use it to make bling bling. So you what's the use is to make jewelry. Okay, jewelry, barang kemas. Right, barang kemas. So what else can you write? I mean, you can separate the points. Like you want to write one more for diamond and then shiny and then jewelry. You want to copy back the same thing? Can, no problem. But you know what? Let's write something different. Okay, I will go for marble. Okay, batu mama. This thing is high melting point. Okay, I just write MP lah. Sorry, I'm lazy lah. Takat lebo tinggi. That means they can tahan heat. So what do you use it for? Use it to make floor tile. Okay, floor tiles, jubin, lantai. Use it to make floor tiles. So that's your marble lah. That's your marble. Guys, like I told you lah, marble is very hard to take care of. They will stain very easily. Can I use copper and say use for electric wire? But they want the minerals though. You can say copper ore. You can say copper ore. Okay, hope I answer your question. You can say copper ore. All right, anyway, moving on. Let's go to our next question. So the following are some of the minerals found in Earth's crust. So we have all these things here. So classify the above mineral into two groups, namely elements and compounds. All right, so you have two here, elements and compounds. So who are the elements? Number one, that it will be your diamond, for sure. Silver, for sure. Tin and iron too. You might say, huh, sir, I thought tin and iron is compound. That is iron ore and tin ore. They didn't say it's the ore. They just say it's iron. So if it's iron, then it's pure. Then tin is pure too. Okay, and of course potassium. These are elements. Right, these are elements. And compound is the funny name. Okay, quartz, galena, hematite, bauxite, and limestone. All right. Funny thing about this bauxite. All right. Have you heard of the bauxite mining in Kuantan? Have you heard of the bauxite mining in Kuantan? Okay, what is bauxite again? Bauxite is actually your aluminium oxide. This thing. All right. Did you know they created a freaking environmental disaster in Kuantan a few years ago? All right. That thing was called the bauxite mining in Kuantan. Oh, you have to see this. All right, you have to see this. All right, few years back, the Pahang government, they actually invited all these Chinese mining company to come into Pahang, which is like one of it is Kuantan. They invited them in to start mining for this bauxite. And as you know, bauxite is a red color dust. It's a red color stone. And when you start mining it in a city, the city will get freaking dirty. It will be full of this red colored dust everywhere. So that time, like a few years back, this bauxite mining turned Kuantan into this. It's red every freaking where. All right. And you know what's the worst? You know what's the worst? This bauxite dust is actually cancerous. It can cause cancer. You see? It's our government at work again. Okay, not cool. Hey, you imagine your farm looks like this. Okay, and you know what happened? The durian plantations because do you know Kuantan is very famous for durian? And you know what happened? Because they started mining this thing, the dust flew everywhere, and the dust they settled on the durian trees. Okay, they settled on the leaves. So the leaves they cannot do photosynthesis. Because it got covered by dust, so they cannot do photosynthesis, right? So what happened was the durian that year couldn't grow. All right, they lost a lot of money because all their durian tree died because of this stupid bauxite mining. Okay, it was a few years back. Okay, it made the news like a lot of times. Everyone was making noise. Okay, people were very pissed off by this thing. I mean, how could you not be? Imagine your very beautiful city, it turned into this freaking Mars-looking thing. Okay, this is why government should learn science. No, this is why come on, guys. Our politicians they are not the very smart bunch. All right, they say things like drink warm water to kill COVID. They say things like Spanish fly. Okay, they say things like, oh, you know what did the government say lately? You know, there's a food shortage in our Malaysia right now. There's a shortage of vegetable right now. So you know what the government said? You know what the government said? People should start planting vegetable at home to reduce the burden on the national food shortage. Well, hello, Mr. Smartass. I live in a freaking apartment. Where am I going to plant my veggie? Can you please enlighten me? Do I plant it in my living room? You see, the more stupid you are, guys, the more stupid you are, the more chance you will be a politician next time. Okay, you don't screw whatever SPM, whatever degree. Just be as stupid as you can. You can be a minister next time. Okay, and you can earn like 5 figures per month. Okay, so speechless, man. Okay, anyway, so this is your bauxite that's why it looks like red color here. Okay, so anyway, you know what? I think I am going to stop here. So today's lesson is really quite simple. These exercises you can go and do it yourself. This is limestone. You see this in Ipoh. This is the limestone. Next time when you pass by Ipoh, you look beside your car, you'll see this thing. That's the limestone lah. All right, so anyway, I think I will stop here. So I hope you learned something new today. All right, happy holiday to you all. You have 3 more days. Okay, I shall see you guys the same time next week. All right, so happy Thursday night to you all. I'll see you again. All right, take care. See you. Good night and bye-bye.